Yo, welcome back. We are, still in Seoul hanging out, but I wanted to do this quick video of Dintaifung. If you haven't heard of Dintaifung before, it is one of the most popular Chinese restaurants. I think more famous than Dim Dim Sum, obviously. They have a world-renowned fame for their restaurant. Let me flip you guys around. You can see over here, New York Times 10 restaurant. I don't know I'm not gonna read all of this, but I know that they have many locations all around the world. You can see some of their restaurant locations. They have 2 in Seoul, 1 in Gangnam, and then 1 over here in this mall that we'll explore a bit later. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show off Dintaifung. If you haven't been here before, maybe show off some of the food, and maybe get you guys to come here and visit yourself. Now sitting in the restaurant, but this is a mall restaurant, so it's not quite closed off. Anyways, when you come here, they serve you some nice hot tea, which is very nice. I love that. Always gotta have that. Some ginger with I'm not sure what sauce is. It's not quite soy sauce. And then this is like pickled. I'm not actually entirely sure. It's pickled something, but it's very delicious. I love getting this. I love getting refills on this too. To look at the menu, right? They got their special menu. It's like a Chinese pastry, and then you dip it in like condensed milk. It's quite nice, but the bread itself I feel like doesn't have a lot of flavoring. And then the custard cream buns, which are always amazing. So first off, as you can see, they have all these locations, and then in America, three spots. This is primarily London here too, and then Australia. It's primarily in Asia that you'll find them, which is fine. And then their main menu, the baos, the dumplings. We ordered the pork xiaolong bao and then one of the samplers as well. But their menu is very, very diverse. And then you can get the sets, which is very good. I don't really like getting the sets too much because I like choosing what I want. Different kind of dumplings as well over here. And then the soups, wonton soups, which are also very nice. Very nice picture there. Some just kind of, not quite side dishes, but side menus. And then they do have side menu, like dishes here. All very nice. Fried foods, meats. And then the delicious noodles. Oh, their noodles are actually really, really good. Some rice, also very nice. And then over here, the desserts. We also got one of these chocolate ones. We're very excited to eat that. But as you can see, the menu prices is very expensive. This is a very pricey restaurant. So don't come here if you're like strapped for cash or looking to eat something cheap. It is not a cheap place to eat, but every now and then it's nice to kind of spend the money and have some really, really nice Chinese food. I still do prefer going to Dim Dim Sum, not just because of price, but Dim Dim Sum has a lot more variety with the steamed products, whereas this has more than just steamed food. However, they do a much better job of like cooking the noodles and all of that. Dim Dim Sum, their noodle game is just not that good. We got our delicious buns. Here we have just the pork dumplings, and over here we have our sampler. This is just a mixture of crab, pork, shrimp, chicken, and then there's mushroom as well. So I'm very excited to dig in. So let's go ahead and take a bite. All right, we have our nice little dumpling there. Let's go. Oh, that pork dumpling is so good. Oh my God. Their dumplings, I think, are better than Dim Dim Sum. Just these soup dumplings. But they're famous for it, so there's got to be a reason why they're so good, right? Next up, we have our chicken one. Very nice. The chicken one is not as good, I think, as the pork. You can definitely taste like the difference. But I think with the chicken one, you definitely get more of the taste of the ginger. Like, because the chicken has less flavor or less depth to it than the pork does. So the ginger doesn't come across strongly, but the ginger, you get a lot more of that ginger taste when you mix it with the ginger sauce and all of that. So it's still very good, but just a different taste. We also just got our shrimp and pork dumplings. They look really cool and really weird at the same time. Kind of remind me of like a sea urchin almost. I'm excited to try that. And now we have the mushroom one. Let's see. I'm personally not a big fan of the mushroom one. It does have a very good flavor, but not for me. Not for me. I don't know if it's just mushroom. I don't know if they put any kind of meat in there at all. So I do apologize for any vegetarians, vegans. I'm not sure if they put any meat in there or not, but if it is, if it does have some meat, I'm sorry, don't get it. But if it doesn't have any meats, maybe it'll suit your palate more than it does mine. I prefer to have the pork ones of all. So I'm not gonna try the shrimp and crab ones because I can't personally eat those. And then my partner here is going to take off the shrimp for me so that way I can eat the other dumpling as well. So we'll try that. All right, the shrimp has been taken off. Now I don't have a shrimp that big of an allergy or anything, so I can still eat it, but I did want to really try it to see if it's any different. Wow, the shrimp and pork dumpling. The shrimp and pork dumpling is so nice because it's like the pork dumpling, but there's a lot more pork and a lot more juice in that dumpling than there is in the smaller ones. So if you can eat shrimp, I highly recommend getting that because it is so good. So good. All right, we're still waiting on some other items, but we're gonna go ahead and keep digging into what we got now. All right, just got our rice. Came with a nice little, not broth, but kind of soup to drink with. So let's go ahead and dig into this. Yeah, so this is a kind of sogogi egg fried rice. Very excited about it. All right, let's give a first bite here. Very nice. I mean, for a fried rice, it's very good. It's very good. I wish there was a little bit of sauce I could put on there or something. Maybe like some sriracha or some teriyaki sauce or something. But it's still very good regardless, even no sauce. I think it would be better if we ordered the rice with some saucy dish like the kampugi or the jjajangmyeon or something like that. I think that would be really good, but it's still really nice. All right, now time for the pork and chive buns, steamed buns. These are the same kind of buns that maybe you would find at GS or 7-Eleven or something. In the winter time, the hoppang, very similar, but obviously this is freshly made, so it's going to taste far superior. But let's give it a try. All right, time to dive into this bun. Oh, very hot. Woo-hoo-hoo. But oh, I'm burning my fingers for you guys. It's so nice. Wow, that is really good. I think between what I had so far, this one is one of my favorites. It's still got a little juice to it too. That one's really nice. Same though. It's got a lot of flavor, but I do wish I had like some sriracha or something, just some little extra sauce or something that I can dip it in. But otherwise, it's really fantastic. It's a shame that you can only get 2 of these. Well, you can order 2 or 4, I think. But if you're already ordering so much, it might be hard to eat 4 of these at the same time. So I think 2 is enough. But I do wish I could eat more. It's really good. All right, we got our last 2 buns of the day, the chocolate ones. Doesn't it look like something quite a little like something else?
Oops.
A nice little nipple. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Anyways, I will try this as soon as I finish my rice. Don't have much left, but since this is the dessert, I'd like to finish this after I'm done eating everything else. All right, we got my nice little nipple bun full of chocolate. Now, I do have to be careful because it should be liquid chocolate in here, so I'm worried about it like exploding everywhere. So let's dig in. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. Oh, this is really good stuff. They use really rich, dark chocolate, which I love. If you've ever had a chocolate volcano or a fondue chocolat, it's pretty much like the same thing. It's a chocolate explosion of just mildly sweet, but dark chocolate. I really, really, really love this stuff. It's absolutely incredible. I like this one more than the custard bun, in all honesty. Because the custard bun is really, really sweet. But this one is like I said, it's dark chocolate. So it's definitely not as sweet as the custard bun, which I really, really like. And you can order more than 2 of them. You can order 4, I think, or maybe a little bit more. But I definitely recommend coming to get these when you come here. They do have another version, which is the Xiaolongbao version. But this one was a 2 set versus the Xiaolongbao was a 4 set. We only wanted 2. So anyways, that's the whole meal for today at Dintaifung. So if you guys are in Seoul or any one of their countries that have the location of the Dintaifung, I highly recommend checking it out. And for all my American peeps are on the West Coast, definitely go to LA or any of the other cities to try it out. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So we're gonna take a walk around the mall a little bit and then see you guys later, all right? Just walking around the mall now. As you can see, it's got many floors, but this mall is quite nice. This is the Times Square Mall, which is not to be confused with Times Square in New York, which maybe they took the name from. I'm not going to judge. But this floor, the 4th floor, is kind of more of the high-end restaurants, I want to say. And then on the lower floors, you got some more of the regular restaurants and cafes and stuff. But it's very cool. They've got a movie theater in here, arcade, bunch of shopping. And this big open area, which is really cool. I like this part, this bridge. Unfortunately, you can't see the bottom, but you can just walk across and see the floor and stuff. It's really, really cool. I like this. Yeah. Woo! It's not terribly high up, but it gives the impression of maybe being very high up because of all the glass and stuff. I like it. It's really, really, really cool. This is near the Yeodongpo station. It's very close. So if you're taking the KTX from Busan to Seoul, you can stop at Yeodongpo, God, I can't say that, station. And, you know, come by here, do some shopping, get some food, and then go to wherever other location you'd like to go to in Seoul. But I think this is way better to come to than Seoul Station. Seoul Station has nothing to do, unfortunately. But again, this is not, it's very close, but it's close enough to warrant a visit. I definitely recommend checking this mall out. That's it for this mall area. Yeah, see you guys next time.